This week in my visual journal, I played with 9 different watercolor techniques. I was inspired by my little pilea plant and started with a wet on wet base, sprinkled salt in there, did blotting. I then created these abstract lines, combining colors together, filling shapes with different watercolor colors. I love the watercolor set I have because there's a wide range of colors, they're so vibrant, and they have metallics. While I was waiting for my lines to dry, I started sketching out pilea leaves. I started with a pencil base, and then I went in with rubber cement to create a rubber cement resist. I wanted these white spots to really show up in the leaves. I then used wet on wet again, filling the leaf with clean water and then introducing watercolor to that. I used a medium wet brush to create the stems. And once my watercolor stripes were finished, I went in with a paint pen to add some lines. I used a thin waterproof pen to outline my pilea leaves just to emphasize them a little bit more. And then I started cutting everything out. I then glued my pages back in my book and then glued down my watercolor pieces on top. Sometimes it's more helpful to the structure of the book to have pieces that overlap that gutter to help keep everything together. After gluing all the pieces in, I realized I missed 2 techniques that I wanted to cover. One was dry brush and one was creating a watercolor bubble. All the pieces came together really nicely. I was really inspired by this little pilea plant because they create these adorable little pups that you can separate and share with other people. They grow so quickly and they're just such a fun plant. Now it's your turn to make a visual journal page. Make something fun and creative and fulfilling this week, and happy visual journaling.